The hyperbeast, a very popular CSGO skin designed by Brock Hofer, has now made its way into the limited edition NZXT H440, where only 1,337 cases are made, and then they're gone forever. LEET. And of course, we had to get our hands on one of the hyperbeasts, so let's observe the art right after a message from our sponsor.
Introducing the new OCZ VX500 solid-state drives from Toshiba. It offers great, well-balanced speeds built with MLC NAND flash for superior endurance and is also backed by a 5-year advanced warranty program. Learn more about the VX500 at ocz.com.
So first, the hyperbeast H440 sells for quite a premium, $80 more than the original, but for hardcore CSGO fans this might be a fantastic addition for their in-game weapon skins. I personally appreciate this direction from NZXT, with them being gamers themselves and actively involved within the CSGO community. So it's a unique way to contribute to a highly popular esport, especially when you can pick up the special edition gaming peripherals surrounding the hyperbeast skin, like the Rival 300 from SteelSeries. Although I'm sure an interesting art piece would have also come through the Asimov skins, seeing those are quite popular with the OP, but nonetheless this vibrant creature on a PC case for even non-CSGO players might be appealing too. However, some may look at this as yet another unnecessary H440 reskin, but I totally support it, so let us know which side of the camp you align with. Since only LEET number of cases are produced, each comes with a unique metal plate on the inside on top of the power supply shroud with your model number engraved. So we get a cool 1148, which is just a small detail, but I would say it's an important one for those wanting to quantify being part of this limited production run. Next, I want to highlight the gorgeous detail of the artwork that spans the full front panel and the windowed side panel also. The transition alignment is pretty spot on, that flows well around the window, and the artwork darkens as we approach the rear. So the majority of color definition stays at the front, with beautiful dark purples, light blues, and those orange accents on the teeth that deserve a thumbs up. You can see the beast's mouth and the eye clearly, along with those green body elements that transition into dark teals as we switch side panels. The rest of the case is matte black. I kinda wish the artwork spilled to the top panel as well, for maybe just a small portion, while the rear side panel has that sharp color cutoff, but with discrete text of the model number being limited edition, only visible at certain angles. Since the artwork is applied directly onto the metal panels, it's a bit glossy, and just from handling all the panels, the paint job did not show any sign of damage. And so I want to ask both CSGO fans and outsiders on what you think of this art form, and whether you think more case manufacturers should implement game-specific themes for a PC enclosure, and if you do think so, which game to showcase on a PC enclosure? Let us know in the comments down below. As for the rest of the H440, nothing's changed, and I kinda wish that more of the hyperbeast graphic made its way into the interior, but the NZXT logo that is illuminated is now in blue to complement the color theme. There's also an 8-fan PWM fan hub with 5 metal drive caddies that have been redesigned to support both SSDs and hard drives at the same time, as per our request in 2014.
And what I would have loved to see is an integration of SSD mounts at the bottom of the caddies. So you can basically utilize dual drives on each drive caddy and perhaps remove the ones that you're not using for a more efficient airflow.
I feel pretty proud of that. Bam! Not sure why this poster is included. I would prefer a mousepad for the $200 price, but on the topic of branded peripherals, I'm actually quite impressed at the color consistency with placed side to side with the Rival 300 gaming mouse. The finish on the Rival is not glossy, but the oranges and the blues and the purples are practically identical, something that I appreciate for users trying to, build their set around this hyperbeast theme, which is exactly what I did, including the SteelSeries Apex M800 keyboard and a 144Hz gaming monitor. Now, for some reason, with this entire set being this over the top, it makes it okay. Plus, I set the air fans and the X52 cooler to match the blue on the shroud that can be turned off, by the way, to complete this hardcore CSGO gaming setup. The keyboard lighting can also be set up to interact to in-game elements. The same goes for the mouse, although that's completely pointless. But NZXT's own lighting through camp software can be turned on to show in-game health, for example, if you want to set up the ultimate CSGO rig. And with the game becoming so popular, this may be a really good way to test the waters and potentially start a new trend within the industry, but I'm curious what the next gaming theme case might be. So share your speculation down below, not necessarily for NZXT, but just this general trend of merging in-game art with the house for all your hardware. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Dimitri with Canucks. We'll see you in the next video. LEET